Greetings, residents of Tshwane. My name is Kwena Maloto, and today I am joined by the MMC of Finance, Jacqui Uys. Jacqui, thank you so much for being here with us today. How are you doing?
I'm very good. It's very nice to be here.
No, great. Now, you're relatively new inside your position, but you've already been doing really amazing work. Can you tell us about some of your highlights in your new role?
Yeah, I took up the role in January, although I've been busy in the finance committee since 2016. So I did have good background in the committee when I started. And of course, one of the biggest and the most needed focus was to get cash into the city coffers. And that's why my first action was to restart a Tshwane Atima in order to go out, disconnect people who drive up real high bills with the city and do not pay. We also had a number of other things that we started. We call it a mayoral financial charter, which is something that I'm very excited about. We are in the middle of Tshwane House creating a project management office for finance, where it will be a financial one-stop shop where the top 1,500 clients of the city's accounts will be handled from. There will be dispute resolutions. We will have top management all sitting in that one place. Some residents would have seen that we've started sending out SMSs to say that your payment is due. We'll also shortly start with robocalls, where we will call out, remind you of your account, and then you'll be able to select some options to say, I want to make a payment arrangement, and you'll be put through to a consultant where you can make a payment arrangement. You will be able to say, I don't agree with my account. You'll be put through to a consultant then who will assist you with correcting your account. Because we understand that one of the reasons why people do struggle to pay their bills is because we do have bills that aren't accurate. And therefore we are focusing on getting our bills correct. And one of our next steps within the next couple of months will also be to introduce a metering system that will properly give us control over meters to ensure that we can have correct meter readings, remote meter readings, or meters where we can also disconnect remotely and reconnect remotely, where both ourselves as the municipality as well as residents can have better control over their accounts.
Sure, no, that's absolutely amazing and really addressing a serious need inside the city, something that's been affecting residents for years. So well done for that. Now, with the Tshwane Atima, the city's obviously owed billions of rands, I think 20 billion plus, if I'm not mistaken.
23 billion.
23 billion rand, and it's obviously very difficult to operate a city with no money. What are your targets for Tshwane Atima?
So the city is owed 23 billion rand. We are looking to encash on at least 6.2 billion of that within the top 1,500 owing debtors. Now, this is a restructure that we had to do in order to focus on those debtors and be able to get Tshwane Atima back off the ground. Traditionally, within the city, we've noticed that credit control actions, disconnections was done by the electricity department. Now, engineers don't care much about money, so they just started at the top of the list and disconnected and didn't make intelligent decisions when it came to who to connect. So they would connect somebody who owes 500 rand and leave somebody who owes 500,000 rand. So we've made the way in which we make decisions on disconnections. We've changed that. Those decisions are now inside of finance. But what we have unfortunately also discovered is that there is what appears to be a ring of corruption inside the disconnections and reconnections environment, where people pay bribes to either not be disconnected or to be reconnected. So we have had a successful arrest in past Monday. We had a successful arrest, and we are also continuing the investigations. There might be internal employees that's involved in this, and of course the forensic investigation will show that out to us. But we are very serious to root out that corruption, because that is what stops money from coming into the city's coffers. What we have unfortunately also discovered is a very, very large amount of illegal connections, and you can't distinguish between illegal connections is only specified into some areas. We see it as much in suburban areas than what we see this in townships. So we have declared war on illegal connections, and we almost on a daily basis, myself and other MMCs go out with the Tshwane teams to do disconnections, and if there is illegal connections, literally rip the cables out from the ground, because we can't continue the situation where people use services and they get up, or rack up a high bill, but they do not settle these bills. The city needs to pay our service providers. So if we do not get that money back from residents, we can't, number one, pay our service providers, but number two, we also can't deliver the quality of services that other employees in service, other MMCs in service delivery departments want to deliver.
I'm glad that you've declared that war, because it is such an important fight, and it's completely unfair to the residents that are actually paying their rates and taxes to have their quality of services decreased because there are so many of those that are choosing to bypass the system and not pay their rates and taxes and bills. Now, Jacqui, we're going into a very critical election inside the next 2 months. On the 29th of May, we'll be voting for a new national government, new provincial government. How would having a DA provincial government and a DA national government, for that fact, assist you with your ability to roll out your various campaigns, including the likes of Tshwane Tima?
Look, there needs to be a very close relationship between finance departments of the various spheres of government. And should we be in a situation where we've got a DA-led government in Gauteng, we will be in a situation where we'll have better access to grants, we will have a better understanding of grants, and we will also be able to have an input into provincial budgets, where from the municipal side we can also give our needs through to the provincial budget, so that they can structure their grants in a way that we know it can help our people on the ground.
Sure, and we see it inside Cape Town and many other municipalities inside the Western Cape, that when you have a DA-led provincial government, it has a massive positive impact for residents inside various municipalities. Jacqui, thank you so much for joining us today, and to the residents watching at home, please tune in next week, because we will be having more people here on the couch with us that will be telling you about the state of the City of Tshwane, the DA's plan, as well as why you should vote for Solium Simanga and John Steenhuisen on the 29th of May. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jacqui.